Hello.
Do these work for you?
Just gonna cough here. Tools all look the same.
I found a pair of readers. It might work.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah.
She can't help herself. Can't get this.
You can't help yourself that sometimes people just want to be nice to you.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. My fingers are too big. There we go. It's Tuesday. It's Tool Time Tuesday. I broke my readers again. So we'll see if these work. Oh, they're not going to work. They're too strong. Let's see. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe.
Ready? Okay. Get us through.
Okay.
It's Tool Time Tuesday. Wait, is it tool time? Tip time? Trip time? Technique time?
Tip.
It's a tip.
Tip
Tuesday.
Tip technique, maybe?
We'll do it. You decide what it is.
So,
I don't know what it is, except I know this grater is in front of me.
oh man, there's a whole story behind that grater. Do you want to know
There's a
why?
tag on it. Do I need that off?
Yeah. We don't need the tag. We can get rid of the tag.
Okay.
I don't know how much time we'll have time to zhuzh it up, but
I'm going to shush up a grater.
we're gonna do the best we can to do as much zhuzhing as we can. If not, we'll zhuzh it up at the end and post what we did.
So, dumb question. Why would one zhuzh up an old cheese grater?
I couldn't find the old one, so I got the oldest thing I could find, which was that.
Even if it's older than this, why would you zhuzh it up?
Well, why not recycle, reuse?
We're gonna grate things with it?
No, we're going to decorate.
We're gonna decorate
Yeah.
with a grater.
Yeah. A lot of times people use them during Christmas time or Americana time.
If that's you, I apologize in advance. Muff your ears. That sounds like the dumbest thing ever. But I'll do it. I'm not decorating with a grater, no matter how much you zhuzh it up. But I am willing to zhuzh away.
Janelle wanted to know what we were going to grate. She's like, are you kidding me? Don't you have a grater at home? You got to grate some cheese?
I love you all. If this is a decoration for you, go forth and be blessed.
Hey, you know what? It's inexpensive. You can find them at thrift stores. You can find them at garage sales.
Okay.
Some people don't have a lot of money to decorate, okay? So
I'd rather not decorate than use a grater. Also, it's perimenopausal day today, so welcome.
I don't think that's a day. I think it's B day.
I think you just keep your opinions to yourself about it.
I think that's what I saw on Facebook. It's B day.
It's bee day.
Like Bumblebee day.
Bumblebee day.
Yeah. Something about the bees.
Oh, well, love the bees. Let's take care of the bees.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's be crafty.
Let's be crafty. So the first thing you're going to do to get started is take a piece of muslin.
Okay. Which we have.
And you're just going to start on an end. Take a little snip. And you're going to make like a ribbon type. So I want you just to cut it and then rip it. Hey, look, it's a blanket. No, I'm just kidding.
It is. Cut it. Ribbon size?
Yeah, so like the thickness of like a good sized ribbon. And you can make it as...
Cut.
Yeah.
And then rip.
Yeah. Uh-oh, I'm making her work out. Nice. Okay.
That was cathartic.
Do you like that?
It's not even.
It's okay.
No, it's ugly. Look at it. Look at it.
It's fine. Now, cut it in half again. lengthwise and
Rip it again.
rip it again. It's okay. Everyone thinks these crafts have to be perfect. I don't know why.
This looks terrible.
One of these days she's going to find out perfection doesn't matter. Okay, now I want you to take... You okay over there? All right. Take the strings off that piece if you like that piece.
Okay.
And just cut those strings off. Those strings. And then you will cut those pieces into about, let's just do them into 8 inches because I don't know how long we're going to need. So we'll do them extra long just in case. 8 to 12 inches. And then if we want them shorter than that, we can always go shorter. We can't go shorter if we go too short. So
okay. So about 8?
yeah. And then leave that one. That one's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Now, ahead of time, with the magic of, I always say television, but it's not television, I went and I made a bowl of just
it's hot.
Lipton tea.
Okay.
With just some hot water and
Okay.
some tea bags. So if she gets ornery, I'll throw a tea bag at her. I'll wait till it cools. It smells really good, though.
That smells like tea.
Yeah. Go ahead and throw that into the tea.
All the straps.
Yeah.
Get in the tea.
Get in the tea. So we're just going to let those soak for a bit while you're working on the rest of your stuff.
Okay.
This is your tip and trick, guys. Right here.
Little tip.
Little tip. Or trick. Or technique.
Are we making
whatever.
it look antique?
Oh, yeah, we just don't want it to look this color.
Because this looks new.
Yeah. Looks too new.
We don't like new, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like it's, too shiny. So,
Look at our...
Yeah. So go ahead now and get your grater out. And then you're going to use your white chalk paint.
White chalk paint?
Yeah, whatever kind you got. Doesn't matter. It's probably going to be
Chalk
thick.
paint?
It's probably going to be thick inside. I feel like every
This one
time...
is.
I feel like every time once you've opened chalk paint, it kind of gets thick.
It looks like cottage cheese.
Yeah. I'll go thin it down for you. I've got
Look
extra
at it.
water in there, but...
It looks...
So once it gets like
It
that,
looks like baby vomit.
you just add water to it, and it's fine.
There's water right here.
Yeah. Do you want to just add water to it from there? I put
don't know.
extra water in there for you.
I don't know.
Okay. If you want to.
How much water will you put in?
You're going to ask me that. I just put in enough to make it the consistency of chalk paint that we normally have.
And what's the next question?
What?
How do we know how much that is?
Well, we know acrylic paint is thin. We know
Okay.
chalk paint is typically thick. It's not cottage cheese thick, though.
No, that's
So,
gross.
Add a
Ugh.
little... Oh, that was a bit, but...
Too much?
A little bit. And stir it around with your paint. Do you have a paint stick?
No, but there's sticks up there.
Are you talking about those picks?
Yes.
No. I worked on that project for a way long time. No.
Hi, Allie. Hi, Norberto.
No.
Welcome to Tip Tuesday. No, Technique Tuesday. We're making our muslin antique by soaking them in tea bags. We're going to zhuzh up a cheese grater for a decoration. Which I want it to be noted, I think is weird.
Janelle gave me such a wretched time for buying a cheese grater. She's like, what are you buying a cheese grater for?
Seriously.
Please, why? I've got a cheese grater at home. Do you need one? Just go to the store.
I might even have an extra cheese grater at home. Okay, our chalk paint was looking very cottage cheesy.
Yeah. So you just add water.
So I put some water in. Now it's looking like sour cream.
And I feel like all the chalk paint does that as soon as you like start opening them.
Really?
Yeah. It doesn't matter how tight you put the lid on.
Weird.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe put saran wrap on it and then close them up. But yeah, looks good to me.
Yeah? That's not too thick?
No, that's not. I don't think that's too thick.
Okay, now what do I do with the chalk paint?
You're gonna paint your cheese grater with a paintbrush, please. I mean, you can try painting with a wooden stick if you want, but that might be the new trick or technique.
Does it matter what I use?
I'd probably use a thick brush, yeah, like a fat brush of some kind.
We're using this one.
Just to start getting it on, because you're gonna paint over it.
Never, and I'll get over it soon, you guys. Never in all my life did I think one day I will be slapping paint on a cheese grater.
Boy, I can't wait. But did you ever think that you grew up in finger paint? Probably not.
No.
Did you ever finger paint when you were growing up?
Yeah, once, at least once. And I was like, this is not the life for me.
Jeffrey kept saying to me, Mom, I need a paintbrush. And his hands...
The whole thing?
Yeah, his hands were like this.
Oh, so Jeffrey understands my pain.
Yeah, he did not like his fingers dirty.
No.
At all. He didn't mind eating and stuff like with his fingers, like tater tots. But as soon as he was done,
Up
to wash
same.
his hands.
It feels icky.
So it just cracked me up. I'm like, no, Jeffrey, it's finger painting. He's like, I need a paintbrush.
I need brush painting.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not about that. No.
Do I care about like anything while I'm doing this?
No, just there'll be
covered?
some globs inside, so you'll want to smooth those down on the inside when you're done.
Okay.
So just cover it up. And it doesn't matter if your cheese grater is rusted. It doesn't matter if it's dented. Like, you just want any old cheese grater. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
You're not going to eat with it. You're gonna
I would think not.
You're going to decorate it. And it's going to be cute. Janelle.
What? I'm busy.
Decorating your cheese grater. We'll do one for Christmas too, so you can see like how cute they can be. The one for Christmas I really like, because I like to I have a little Christmas mouse.
Uh-oh.
What?
It's grating some...
Of your paintbrush hair?
Yeah.
Go that side's the...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Can't get it.
Well, don't use a really good paintbrush then.
Well, I don't know.
That's
Is this
not
a really good paintbrush?
No.
Okay.
It's more like a dry brush, a stippler kind of brush.
Oh, dear.
So it's fine.
Did I use the wrong one?
No. Totally fine. Do what you want, Janelle. It's your day. It's your day. Well,
All
actually,
this
it's
talk of cheese is making me hungry.
it's the day of the bees, actually.
The day of bees. I had to look that up.
Yeah.
I just heard, I don't know if this is true or not, because, you know, who knows when you hear stuff if it's actually true. But someone said that they used to put 1/3 of clover seed in lawn bags.
Oh, really? To make clover?
So that it
the
was
bees?
a mix of clover for your lawn, but they've removed all of that, and so now it's like just grass seed, and so it's not good for the pollinators.
Well, they should at least do that for the parks and stuff. That way, you know, all the kids running around the parks can step on a bee. Like I did when I was growing up.
I know, but it didn't kill you.
No,
Although
it didn't.
bees probably could kill you nowadays. Okay, so kind of get the clumps off. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got the clumps off.
Okay.
Now what about the handle?
You'll want to do the handle, and then also try to do as much as you can on the inside, just so that you don't see the silver from the top.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So if you can do the inside, do the inside. Do as much as you can, but you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like Janelle's always thinking perfection.
I try not to.
It's already looking cute.
Paint the opposite way. Allie said paint the opposite way, question mark?
Oh, she's saying stick your hand in the opposite way, probably. From the bottom of the grater, Allie?
This way? My hand is too short. Let's get out of there. Get up!
Do you need the tweezers? So it's Taco Tuesday. I want to learn how to make that, what is it called? Barrier?
Birria?
Birria. Yeah, birria.
Rick made it once. Or like his version of it. I think he forgot an ingredient or he couldn't get an ingredient. I don't remember what it was. It was very, very good.
Well, I know there's places that you can buy the bombs. You know how you can buy a hot cocoa bomb? Now you can buy
that. There was a lady on TikTok that
birria bombs or whatever. But I would like to make some of that. And I thought I'd make a keto, and instead of having a taco shell, I'd make a cheese shell.
Oh.
Wouldn't that be good?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious. More cheese, please.
Yeah. I love that stuff.
What do you think?
I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Base coat, right?
That's your base coat.
Done with the white chalk paint.
For now. Yeah, so you put the lid on. And then
Close
you
it up.
want to use your dryer.
I thought she was painting and cutting off her bristles. So I was like, well, wouldn't you come up the opposite way?
Oh. Man, you really got into your work today.
Well, the bristles was on the side where there is no opposite way.
Oh, yeah, the other side where it's like a little star kind of thing.
Yeah.
Or,
It just, yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Can't but help that. So get your little dryer out and dry away.
Oh my goodness.
It's your
I'm
favorite
so
part.
sorry.
You like that part. You love drying.
Not on live TV. TV. You have me calling it TV.
I kind of think it's like TV. You know?
Tell us what you're working on. Comment what you guys are working on while all this racket's happening. How dry is dry?
Yeah, pretty dry.
Should be okay. I know that song.
Oh, please, my goodness, I'm 50.
We're drying.
Is it dry?
I don't know yet.
Are you working on it?
That side's not. Just throwing things around over there?
Man down!
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, sorry.
It's kind of warm, but I do feel like it's also kind of dry.
It's also kind of dry. Check on your T-strips. How are they doing?
They're fine.
Okay. Are they getting darker?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So, your next step then, if this is dry enough.
Will you check it?
Yeah, that dries pretty quick. I figured it would because it's on metal.
Okay.
Good job.
It is going to kill me if this thing turns out cute. Don't tell Christy.
Don't tell me.
Okay, it's dry. What's next?
You're going to kind of think about it, cutting this thing kind of in half. So kind of think of it as a top half and the bottom half.
Okay.
The top half we want to paint blue. I don't know what color blue that is.
Also chalk paint?
Yeah.
This is Turkish tile.
I think that's a pretty color.
It looks
blue.
pretty.
Yeah.
In the...
I figured we'd do kind of a matte kind of
Okay.
chalk paint.
Okay.
See how it turned out, just because we've...
So we're going to start with the top and then do the bottom?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I don't know. She's asking me, what do I think? What do I think? I'm not thinking anything. Just following the directions. Nothing is happening.
Now, you might want to use maybe a sponge or a flatter paintbrush.
A flatter brush.
Yeah.
I think that sponge I used with glue.
Oh, you might not want to use that then. So, and then you want to paint the whole top part blue.
Blue. Just blue over the
Blue
white.
all the way around blue. Can you see where we're going with this?
Possibly.
Okay. Do you want a ruler or something to make like a pencil mark going around so you kind of have your, because you're going to go blue all the way around? Or do you have kind of an idea?
Let me eyeball it.
Okay. I'll keep looking for my thing that I'm looking for, that I want to find for you.
That's kind of pretty.
Is it a pretty color?
Very pretty color.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I really like that. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping for. So, have we opened that before?
It looks like it, yeah.
Okay. I didn't remember for
I
sure.
can't remember what we would have used it for, though.
And I'm hoping.
Oh, do you remember those picture frames we did for our friend Stephanie?
Oh yeah.
I think we used it on a couple of those.
Yeah, I really I was hoping that was kind of what it was gonna look like. And I'm hoping the red is gonna be
A good match.
a good match, yeah. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want.
Allie says she's painting her molding.
That doesn't sound like fun.
It's just not actually sound very fun.
You painting it white, I'm assuming. Not like hot pink or
Like crown molding? Base molding?
Molding around the door, probably. She's trying to. Allie, don't you have your friends are coming this weekend from Vegas.
Oh, fun.
Vegas friends.
Vegas friends. Uh-oh.
So now, not only is she, trying to, I guess, nest, but get the house put together for friends coming.
It's not too bad.
At least, if we come, she doesn't have to do anything because we don't care if the house is put together.
Well, and these days, I don't think a lot of friends, they're real friends. They're not going to be like...
They're so excited to come, I think, too, just because
Yeah.
they're not coming with kids.
Oh, so I get kind of a little vacay.
Yeah. Which is kind of
And
fun.
they're
for them.
friends.
Yeah. It's kind of fun for them. Oh, I kind of don't want to use this, but kind of want to use it.
If my friends are going to give me any grief about the state of my house, be gone. I'm not here for that.
First off, if any friends are coming to Janelle's house, they should just be happy they're coming.
They're coming at all.
So you're going to want to paint probably 2 coats on that.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Yeah, just to get it fully covered. But that's going to be okay because while that's drying, you can be doing the bottom part. I wonder if you have a cream, though, for the white. I do like that blue. I'm not normally a blue person, so for me to like the blue is...
It's a big deal.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of a Martha Stewart color for some reason.
It kind of does. It's kind of very color saturated, but also muted, so...
Yeah, good old Martha. It looks like a smiley face on this side.
That's funny.
Giving me smiles.
Oh, here we go.
Look at Janelle go.
Now, why do we put the white on first?
The chalk paint is just a base for something for it to stick to when you do like metal and things like that.
But this is chalk paint also.
Right. But I didn't know how well the paint was going to stick to it. So.
Uh-oh.
What?
Kind of a clump of wet white in there.
Oh, I see. It came through. Chalk paint, supposedly you're only supposed to have to do 1 coat.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Because
Because it's so thick. Because it's cottage cheese.
oh, well then,
But
definitely
if
gonna
you,
have to do
if you
2
did
coats.
if you did acrylic, imagine how many coats you'd have to put on.
Oh,
So, and I thought doing the chalk paint with the white would give it a good base for whatever to stick to it. So that way, if you had the blue on there or whatever, you wouldn't have to put 2-3 coats, whatever. You'd have a
Okay.
good way for it to stick to the white because it'd be dry. And you'd get a true color.
dang it.
Need
Okay, so while we wait for that to dry, we do red on the bottom?
We're going to do...
No?
Yes, but I think you're going to have to blow dry it because it's starting
Dripping?
No! Yes. So turn it upside down. Yep, just like that. Let it drip to where it needs to drip. Can you guys understand her when she talks like that?
Oh, man. Bubbling.
Oh, don't get too close.
What?
Please don't get too close.
All right. Yes, she's doing the molding white. Good guess. Okay, now the red.
Now you can do the red, but
This is just
you might
imperial red.
You might want to see, so you have two choices. You can make a choice here. You can look to see if you have cream paint because the whole premise is that you want it to look a little more vintagey.
Okay.
So you don't want the white to be so white.
Oh, got it. Right.
So, look to see if you have cream. If you don't have cream, then you'll want to put a wax over the white. A brown wax over the whole thing.
Say that again.
Look to see if you have cream paint to paint over the white.
But if I don't...
But if you don't, then you'll want to put a brown wax over the whole thing.
Oh, once. Okay.
Yeah. So, because you are going to do your red, if you're going to do the red, because I don't know how bright that's going to be.
It's kind of bright.
Is it kind of bright?
Yeah.
So you may end up doing the brown wax.
Okay.
All over the whole thing anyway.
Okay.
Because the white's really white.
Take a gander at this.
Oh, that is really white. Or really red. I wonder if we have there's another red in there. But I thought that was
Really?
the darker of the reds.
Well,
Do you want to look at the other red?
I mean, this is appropriate red. I
Okay.
think the brown over it will be the right move.
Okay.
Look at me making crafting decisions.
Okay. Well, then
I need to shake it a little more.
do you want, I would do another coat of white then on the bottom
Oh, really?
before you put
Before the red?
before the red.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then.
Boom, chicka boom, chicka locka, chicka boom.
Oh, man!
What happened?
Paint on the dress.
Well, trying to find a firecracker stamp.
Crack me up, Christy.
Why?
You're always looking for something while we're doing it.
Oh, there goes my pewter. Well, I just had this novel idea. I figured figured I don't want to make you draw something.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so I could look for a stamp. We could stamp a lobster on there. Allie likes lobsters, so. Elephant? No.
No, it has to be.
Has to be a firecracker.
It has to match.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Oh, she's right. I was doing it from the bottom, from the top down. What a dum-dum.
What do you mean? You were going the opposite way when you were painting?
I thought so. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know.
Let's see. Dinosaurs.
No dinosaurs.
No dinosaurs. Chickens, owls, hippos. Well, let me get out this bucket and see if I can find a. I just found the neatest little tool for you to use.
Oh, fun.
I've never used it.
You just found it?
Yeah. And I thought, oh, that'd be nifty. You should use it. But I need a firecracker, you know?
I don't know what to tell you. You know that you have what?
I don't know.
A firecracker stamp? What?
Well, yeah, just something that
Oh.
either says like 4-4.
Well, you've got to have
You
4th
can
of July stuff
Gotta have something,
somewhere.
right? La, 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 la.
No, that's not.
That's not it. Hold on, I gotta run to Craft Warehouse. I'll be right back.
I know. Thanks, all, ma'am. It'll be next Tuesday before you get back from there.
I got baby stuff. What? I got Santa stuff, Halloween stuff, ship stuff. How's it coming? Okay over
Oh,
there?
pretty good.
I got berry stuff. Like straw.
Boom.
I mean, that's
'Tis the season, but not the craft.
right. Strawberries so much the last couple years.
I do too.
really love
I do too.
strawberries. Ali was saying they have a strawberry coach bag. I did see that, and I thought that was pretty cute.
I bet that is pretty cute.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was a firecracker.
Okay, we got our other layer of white.
Okay. So
Now we're gonna do
Give
another
that
layer of blue.
another layer of blue.
Shake, shake, shake.
That white looks really good now.
Okay, good.
I would say that that's perfect. And
Spot
then,
on.
yeah, spot on. And then you don't need any more of that. Then after your next layer of blue, you could do your red.
Okay.
And then you should be able to do your stripes. Get those stripes on, man.
Okay.
Man, these stink.
Oh, no.
These,
Why?
it's just
Like trapped plastic.
yeah. I got Father's Day even.
Getting closer?
Yeah. I got. Oh, baby. Nope. I got a stamp. I got a I got birds. I got hot cocoa. Hearts. Rabbits. Deer. Oh, dear! I even have fried eggs and fruit.
I mean, all of those sound really fun, but no.
Why? Why?
This is 4th of July.
I should be able to make something out of here at 4th of July, though. Do you like butterflies?
I do like butterflies.
Do you like butterflies?
Yeah.
Do you have a butterfly tattoo?
No?
No.
Do you?
No. No. Oh. No. But I did figure out what my next tattoo is going to be, so I'm very excited.
Oh, that's always nice.
Yeah.
Me too.
And I'm committed to it now, so. You did?
Yeah, I've known for a while. Do I have extra funds for another tattoo? No. Alex says it would be cute if you made it into a bell. That was 4th of July theme.
Well, there might be one of those coming up on the horizon, so just...
Are we saying great minds think alike?
I mean, apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Yeah.
Dang it. It's not in that pack. Even if I could find a freaking star.
Just a freaking star is all we ask.
Yeah, I'm not asking for much.
I mean, you kind of are. I am.
Bugs?
Oh no, we're dripping again.
Why are you dripping? That means you're putting too much on.
Dripping in a whole new place.
Bumblebees. That would be appropriate for today, but not for the craft. Oh, found a star. And it does look kind of primitive, so that's good. Look at that. If you ask for it, it happens. But you know, you just have to ask for things.
Ask and it shall be given.
Look. You didn't ask for glasses, but...
Seek and you will find.
You didn't ask for me and I showed up.
Knock and the door will be open.
Did you
How do
hear
you
me?
know I didn't ask for you?
Because if you did, right now you'd be like, I need a refund. Somebody wasn't listening. Okay. Found a star.
Okay, she found a star.
Found a star. Oh, it was Janelle. Janelle's the star.
I accept.
Okay. Now, I just need an ink pad.
I'm painting a cheese grater. What does this world come to? Weird.
Weird. No. People are suffering. They're on a budget. People want to bring happiness into their homesteads. Don't rain on their parade.
You mean your parade?
Absolutely.
Guess what, people?
Oh. You have a dryer.
White's not quite dry. know what I need? I need some more cowbell.
Oh, if you ask, you shall receive, so be careful.
That's an SNL skit
Oh.
from a long time ago.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Christy, if you guys didn't know this, is not the most current on pop culture.
No.
Can we just say that's probably good because that's not that important.
I have other important things to worry about. Although, you know, I don't mind learning about it. It's fine. Not a big deal, but I spend my time doing other things.
Right?
It's kind of weird. Isn't that weird? I'm such a...
It's not weird. Lots of people aren't into pop culture because they're doing productive things like crafting, hiking.
I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't spend my time listening to other things. That's weird. Isn't that weird?
No. Not at all.
Sorry.
Okay, so I got another coat of the white.
I thought she was going to say I wasn't the brightest box in the garden.
Jeez. Because pop culture is what it's all about. No. What am I doing with the red again?
You're going to make stripes.
Okay.
So it should be about as wide as your paintbrush. Your stripe. So if your paint is really dry, you know, you could take a piece of masking tape and just lightly set it over, like...
I think I can eyeball it.
Okay. I just was giving you a...
Yeah, no.
Or the other thing you could do...
I mean, it's 10 to 4.
Okay.
So I'm trying to keep us going forward. No, I'm going to eyeball it.
Okay. You do want to lay it down flat?
I do? It's not dry enough for that.
Okay. And you're going to do it on... do it on both sides.
All sides, yeah. This side.
What's that face?
It's bubbling.
You got a lot of paint?
A little bit.
Saturated?
A little bit. Because I was trying to get it covered, but this the bumpy side.
Oh.
There's a spot right in the middle.
Why doesn't anybody... Oh, I guess if you were to grate Parmesan cheese, you might use that side. But who's grating their own Parmesan cheese?
No, but also, does some people use it for like garlic or zest?
Oh,
Like
I just have a
orange
zester.
zest? Bubbling.
And now I just use the food processor.
Okay. So lay it down flat.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You sure you don't want to use the ruler?
No,
Okay.
I'm not sure. Oh, can you guys see if I do that?
Is the bowl in the way?
How much?
No. The other way. No. Up and down.
Oh!
Up and down. Like a flag.
No going back now.
Yeah, I was going to say, just do a light straight up and down with one swoop, I feel like. Then you'll kind of have your... She committed. Huh?
Why is it doing it like that?
Well, now you can kind of just take your paintbrush, you know, instead of trying to paint in it or on it, paint in it. Yeah. There you go. can't see from here, but I think that's helping and working.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guys see what she's doing? So she made the line just with her paintbrush just to get the actual stripe, the stroke in, and then she's filling it in with the side of her brush, not the tip of her brush, not the side of her brush, like she's actually painting.
It's bumpy, so it's a little challenging. What do you think?
Yeah, I think just fill it in a little bit.
Now,
I'm gonna go rinse out
my tea ribbons.
Your tea ribbons. Tea ribbons. See, look how much darker they are.
Then a white stripe, and then this. So that's what it does. Oh, say, can you see?
Remember to use the inside or the tip of your, maybe once you need to fill it in.
What?
So remember to use the inside or the tip of your brush once you're ready to fill it in. You actually did the harder side first.
I know.
You know that?
Then we can end on a high note. Maybe.
Let's say, why don't you just switch to the front side?
What's the front side?
The easiest part.
Oh.
Do a couple on there, and then I'll have you do the little tag.
But I can't do that.
Why?
Because
And Janelle did the corner perfectly. So how you have that little thin line, and then you went around the corner.
yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted you to do.
Okay. Oops, but then I went around the other side. But I was kind of
No,
trying
that's
to...
what I wanted you to do.
Okay.
Exactly.
Look at me, I knew something instinctively.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Are you drying my straps over there?
Well, I'm drying
Straps.
at least
Ribbon.
one ribbon. So I rinsed it out,
Okay.
and normally what you do is you could set them out just like in the sun if it's sunny out.
Oh,
so you
yeah.
have to dry them, or just let them dry, you know, on your counter or whatever. So this is what they look like before. This is what they look like now. So you could let them sit overnight if you wanted them darker, or you can take them out sooner if you want them lighter. I put in 3 tea bags to like maybe a cup and a half of water. So
and it sat for maybe 30 minutes?
yeah. And it's just muslin, so nothing exciting. You can find it pretty much anywhere, probably even at Walmart or wherever you can find fabric.
Sad story.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is turning out pretty good. For eyeballing the stripes.
And if you wanted to be more exact, if you're one of those exact people, you can use either painter's tape or masking tape, or you can just put down a ruler if you want. I suggest using a ruler you can see through, like a plastic ruler, one like this, so that you can see exactly where you're painting up against. But it is supposed to be rustic, homemade. So it's up to you guys.
Oh, it's rustic homemade, all right.
It's up to you guys
That looks pretty good.
how you want it.
What do you think? Oops.
Yeah. So then you would take, this sucks because it's still dry.
Ta-da!
So while that's drying, do you want to make a little tag for it?
Okay, so we're done with the paint?
Done with the paint, we'll let that dry. By Fiskars.
Tag, punch.
So you're just going to go ahead and put your cardstock in there, and you want something that's a little heavier than paper, so you want to use a cardstock that's at least a decent weight. Punch it out. Now this one has something kind of fancy in the back.
How do you get the little hole in it? Is that what that's for? So then, it's got a little... How do you know how far to go? Or do you do that at the end? What's this?
You put that on there. Put this, show them what it is.
It's like a little, from a button or a snap.
That's like a little clasp.
So I put it on
The metal part.
up, like,
Yeah, I think you're going to put it...
oh, on the top?
I think so. I'm not sure. Hold on. Not sure if it goes on the top or the bottom. Can I go up or down? I bet it goes down. Okay.
That's it? Just that one piece?
Well, hold your little snipe.
Hold my firecracker?
It's an eyelet. That's what it's called.
An eyelet, yes.
Quite easy. Who knows? Because it doesn't have any instructions with it. The eyelet's supposed to go on the top, so.
Oh, there's an eyelet back.
Yeah, but I can't read it.
Eyelet setter. Quiet, easy, fits range, but it doesn't say what to do.
No instructions.
But it is put to the bottom. Is it just
Yeah.
one side? Is it a two-sided thing? Two pieces, I mean.
I think it's just a one-sided thing.
And so then you just hold the paper over it?
Try it. We'll see what happens. Put it on there? No. Well, it can't because the other side doesn't have anything. Well, here, put one over the top of it and see what happens.
Now it's stuck on there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
It didn't come off?
No, it didn't come off. Too stupid.
Well,
It didn't come off. It punched a hole.
it'd be nice if it had instructions.
Why do our things never have instructions?
I don't know. Literally has no instructions.
It pushed it down. Look what it did.
Let me see. Which is what it's supposed to do on the paper. So try putting it.
Put the paper
Put the paper,
paper
in,
to the-
then put the eyelet on.
on what? On the top? That's dumb. That doesn't work.
Does it stay on there? No. Punch the hole. Put the paper back in. Punch the hole. Put it back on. Put the hole over on top of it. Now put the eyelet on. Now punch the thing down. Did you put the eyelet the right way? No, the other way. This way. Put the eyelet that way. Now put it on there. Put the paper on the hole. Put the eyelet on there. Now punch it down.
Okay.
Did it work?
Sort of. Let's try it again.
Oh yeah. That's how it goes.
Okay, so
Sorry.
first you punch your tag.
There's no instructions. I had to figure it out.
Okay.
First punch tag.
Then you punch your hole.
Punch your hole.
Which, I mean, I guess it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Can't see. Can't freaking see. How do you line it up?
We'll turn it towards you so you can see. Then once you have your hole, now turn it towards them so they can see. Once you have your hole, then you put the eyelet so that the smooth side is up and the rough side is down. Yes. Now push that down on top of it and it'll push it through. Now I'm getting stuck to the top.
It's stuck.
There.
There. It's a little janky on the back.
But it worked.
It worked.
Okay.
Okay, we figured it out. Look at us
Figured it out.
go.
Yeah, here's the instructions. There's instructions. There you go. It just works. Now you just have to figure it out. If you can't,
Okay.
I guess you give it to Goodwill.
So there's our tag.
So there's your tag. So you're going to stamp a star on it. You need help, Janelle. Push out that way. You're doing it right.
It's not a good selling point. Stampin' Up.
No, that is the best selling point. Is because
I freaking hate it because I can't get it open. I see what you mean about it's a good thing once you get it open. Will it have to be the Hulk Hogan to open
use your
it?
thumbs. Hold on to the pad and push. Just don't throw the pad at me.
I am a little bit feeling like it. I just opened one. Here, come over here and do it. Get down here and do it.
So you just... Oh. Are you on the wrong side? Hold on. Oh, no. Sorry.
Well, you had to like pop it up a little bit first.
I guess you pop, then slide. Sorry.
Hi, Darlene.
Sorry. Stamp. So you can stamp, you can stamp just one star.
Okay.
You can stamp 3 stars if you want. Like, do. You know what I'm saying? You could do a whole bunch and do them so they're stamped off. Yeah, you do that. You like that?
Done.
Okay, perfect.
Clean off the stamp.
Clean off the stamp.
Write a letter to Stampin' Up. It shouldn't be that hard. I get it. It's such a good idea. But now I can't close it.
Oh my goodness. Push. That one's a little stiff.
Okay. All right. I got my little tag.
This one,
Got a grater.
this one is easier.
That sounds easier.
It's been opened more often. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, now you're going to take your sponge.
Okay.
And you're going to dab it in your ink.
Okay.
And you're going to do the sides
Of the tag to
of
make
the
it look
tag
old.
To make it old. You're going to put more on the edges, but less in the middle.
Okay.
What do I do with your one less glue?
How do I know there's any ink on here?
You're getting some.
I am in a mood today. What's wrong with me? Okay. More on the edges.
Yeah.
She's plugging her ears. Why are you doing that?
A little more in the middle. So you want to cover the white.
Why were you covering your ears?
Oh, I can't stand that sound.
Did not know that. What do you think of a tag? Okay.
Okay. Then you'll just take a little piece of jute, run it through there, put it on your...
Where am I running it through? The handle?
Mm-hmm. Now you're just going to tie it onto the handle, but, oh, we should do the back side. Sorry. Yeah. I didn't see the back side. My apologies.
Hold on 1 second.
Can't have an old tag in the front and a new tag in the back.
Don't talk about me like that. Oh, I'm dumb today. There's that, all right?
That'll work.
Perfect.
Yeah. Go ahead and tie it on to the handle.
So,
But you don't want a whole bunch of string. String. And normally we do the wax, but we're going to wait for this whole thing to dry.
to really be dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll do that later. We'll post it as it's completed. You gotta, yeah. You gotta put one through one side, one through the other. And then these tied strips, I'll have you just do one because they're still kind of damp.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. You know how to tie a knot. These tied strips, you tie the same thing on this side.
Around the handle?
Around the handle. And then if you wanted to, you could even add a little piece of greenery if you wanted, if that was your thing, or if you wanted to, you know, add, and you cut the string off and stuff. If you wanted to add a little, some buttons or whatever, we'll post it as a finished product once it's all vintaged up with the wax and stuff. But this is your Americana cheese grater that Chanel so desperately didn't want to like. And we'll put some stars on here too. I have a template to put stars on. So we'll do that as well.
Okay.
So, but wait till it's completely dry.
It looks much better than when we started. I still don't think it's my style. I, however, can see how somebody would be like, oh my God, that's so cute. I'll allow it.
I'll zhuzh it up a little more before we post. You'll see, you guys.
A cheese grater!
But we've been on for an hour and a half, so I don't want to take any more of your time.
No.
Love
So,
you guys.
tip was to soak your muslin in tea bags to get an antique look, and pick up old kitchen appliances and paint them with chalk paint to make them decorations.
Yeah, you can do it with sifters too. Like, you remember the powdered sugar
flour.
sifters?
Yeah.
And flour sifters. Yeah, that looks really cute.
Okay.
Painted up.
If there's someone in your life that wants to learn how to do stuff like this and is snarky like me, that is going to ask all the questions and say, I think that's stupid. Make sure they know where our page is so that they can follow along and join in. And we're thinking about some new things to add to the page. So stick around. Send us some stars. You know, because it's star season. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, thanks for being here on Tuesday. See you next time. Love you. Bye.